And that's where I would use D-pad, probably.
There was nothing about the starry sky that night to suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening. As unsuspecting muggles slept, a huge motorbike with a giant astride it tumbled down from the darkness. The giant, named Hagrid, left a blanket-wrapped bundle on the doorstep of number 4, Privet Drive. Nestled in the bundle was a baby, Harry Potter, the boy who lived. For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful step-parents, the Dursleys, until that fateful day when he received the letter inviting him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase a most unusual list of school supplies. Soon after, Harry caught the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4 and left the Muggle world far behind.
How do I feel about the Pokemon stuff revealed last week? I didn't actually watch it because I was at AGDQ, but Mystery Dungeon remake sounds really good. It makes me want them to remake Explorers. Sword and Shield DLC doesn't surprise me, nor does it disappoint me, and I think the people who are getting angry at it are just finding a reason to get angry at this point. Like, do I entirely like a world where DLC is a prominent part of gaming? No, not really, because it does push us into a slippery slope where, you know, like, developers can release half-assed games that should have been better as base products. And yeah, Sword and Shield probably suffered at least a little bit about that, but I'm not the kind of person who gets angry over, like, things like that. Like, it's whatever. At that point, I feel like a lot of people just wouldn't be satisfied with the game anyway. They made Zapdos a Roadrunner. I don't think I've actually seen Galarian Zapdos. I've seen Articuno and Moltres, and they both look pretty sick. I don't know. If it hasn't been blatantly obvious, I'm generally a pretty optimistic person. So you'll very rarely see me get riled up over shit that I consider not really a big deal. That's why I don't really, like, care about Byleth in Smash either. I'm like, did I want another Fire Emblem character? No, not really, but do they look cool? Yeah. Is Fire Emblem popular? Yeah. So, like, is it killing my enthusiasm for Smash to have a character that I don't want in it? Not really. So, like, Byleth existing does not impact my ability to play, you know, like, Inkling or any of the other 79 characters in the game. So yeah, I generally just don't get riled up over that shit. Like, I'm not gonna, nice RNG. I'm not gonna expect every single, like, thing in the game to cater to what I want. In fact, it's a fucking Nintendo game and I grew up with PlayStation. I don't expect most of Smash to cater to what I want. So, yeah, I mean, like, the initial reaction when I saw it was, like, slight disappointment. I was like, damn, really? This is a bit of a letdown. And then we saw more of it, and I was like, eh, this is kind of cool. I also think, like, the bar was set ridiculously high with, like a lot of the Smash 4 DLC was insane. Like, Mewtwo coming back was huge, Roy coming back was huge, Lucas coming back was, I mean, I guess, like, I didn't really care, but I know, like, a lot of people really liked Lucas. Ryu was big because it's like, oh my god, an actual fighting game character. But, like, then we had, like, Cloud and Bayonetta, and those were both, like, really huge additions. So I feel like our standards are just, like, really high now. Yo, Hangman. Ryu would have been so hyped without leaks. Yeah, definitely. Like, the Roy, Ryu, Lucas leak definitely killed a lot of the hype around Roy and Ryu. King K. Rool's in the game, so in the end, if Crash doesn't happen, you'll still be happy. Yeah, like, it's funny thing, a lot of people who, like, know me, like, IRL, feel like I have to have Crash in Ultimate. If I don't have Crash in Ultimate, it will be, like, the worst thing ever. I'm like, no, not really. Like, I've still got, like, a bunch of other characters I really like. And I know, like, Crash is sort of a pipe dream. Like, it's realistic enough where I think it's possible, but I'm not going to be surprised or upset if it doesn't happen. Also, like, a lot of the base game characters they added to Ultimate were like, really good. Like, you know, Ridley was huge. Simon, I would say, was huge. Mostly those two, like Incineroar, I guess. Isabelle, like, a lot of those, like, the base game editions, Inkling, but we knew that one pretty far ahead of time. King K. Rool was, like, really huge. And, like, most of the DLC was fine. Like, Joker was crazy. Like, Incineroar is a great Pokemon. I think Incineroar was a good fit. I just would have preferred Decidueye, but that's just because I like Decidueye more as a Pokemon. And we need more grass types.
Come on, Harry.
It's like the only reason I would be like a little apprehensive to Cinderace, because I really love Cinderace, but it's like another fire type starter. Joker from Persona 5, Hangman. Oh yeah, Ken was big too.
Wow. I'll show you.
Honestly, Chrom was kind of big as well, because he got, like, mega dicked in fucking 4.
I am Madam Who. There is a house. Stay your breath first.
I am Madam Who. There is a house. Like, Joker was huge. Hero was huge. Like, a lot of people like to act like Hero was, like, a stupid addition. I was like, no, like, y'all don't realize it. Like, I didn't even realize how big Dragon Quest was, and I still figured, like, that's probably a pretty good addition.
Excellent.
Banjo was fucking huge. And then, like, again, I don't really know much about King of Fighters or Fatal Fury, but, like, Terry seemed like a pretty significant addition. But then, like, fucking 5th character is a Fire Emblem character, and suddenly the Fighter's Pass is the worst thing to ever exist. Like, okay, I fucking guess.
Oh.
People's opinions are so fleeting and, like, based around emotion rather than logic, and it kind of drives me crazy sometimes. Yo, Zanzuki. Yeah, Hero was definitely a significant one.
Well done.
Like, Dragon Quest has always been, like, a very significant franchise. War for this category is 205.38. I was on pace to beat it last night, but I messed up the end game and lost 2 minutes about, so I could definitely get it, but it's not going to be, like, free. Because I have to maintain a run all the way there and then actually also, like, not mess up the end. Which is easier said than done. It's not, like, impossible. Like, it'll probably be easier for me to get than, like, something in Crash, but it's still not going to be easy. Banjo releasing made Banjo-Kazooie for the first time. Dude, I still need to play Banjo-Kazooie. I have an N64, I just haven't bought it.
I am not.
Is this Rings of Power or Superman 64? I like to believe it's Rings of Power. It's, like, not unbearable. You're not excited about the FE character, but honestly it kind of makes sense because they did it for Corrin. Yeah, and, like, I mean, Fire Emblem Three Houses did really well, so... Salty boys think it's a wasted slot. Yeah, like, I don't know. Oh dear, one of the 80+ characters in the game isn't the character you wanted. Wasted slot. All 80 characters in the game are wasted slots because none of them are Crash, Sora, or Hat Kid to me. Like, yeah. That's logic. Like, fuck, I have not personally cared for most of the newcomers in Ultimate, and I still think they're all pretty great additions. I'm trying to think of what I would consider the most questionable addition. And, like, they're all fucking, like, Echo Fighters, which aren't even wasted slots, because if those characters weren't in the game, we would just have less characters.
Get ready.
Piranha Plant was kind of whack, but
That was
Piranha Plant is probably the most confusing one to me, and admittedly, until 3 seconds ago, I forgot Piranha Plant was even in the game.
superb.
I would honestly be on board with a Hat Kid Mii costume for Sword Fighter. Like, that would be fucking sick. Just have her umbrella be the sword.
Perfect.
Like, I would actually be 100% on board with that.
Now, listen. A chop. Try levit. Press the...
Wingardium Leviosa.
Well done.
You have your character, so you can't complain. I knew going in that my character was going to be like a 50-50 shot at best, so I don't really care if he doesn't get in, because, like...
Dear heart, you can get to Popero.
The funny thing is that even if Crash does, like, get in, like, there's still a decent chance that I wouldn't even like playing as him, because he might not fit how I play in the way, like, I envision how they would design Crash. So, you know, it's not really a big deal to me. Like, at the end of the day, Inkling's still in the game, and I fucking love playing as Inkling, so, you know. Yeah, if anything, they do put a lot of effort into the characters being accurate. Also, I have no idea how this fucking camera works. You need Mario, Sonic, and Crash in the same game? That would be pretty sick, honestly.
Salazar Slytherin.
I think another thing is that a lot of people got wrapped up in the idea that the 5th character was Dante just because of rumors.
Please help.
Oh hey, it didn't wrap in the other fucking direction. Surprised I got that one. Nice. Frog? That's not too bad. Yo, Turtles, you love this game? Same. This game's actually really fun.
Cornelia.
Dante could be a character, but Sakura makes a final decision. Yeah. Nice gold somehow. Replaying the whole Harry Potter game series is so much nostalgia. I've only played... I've played this, the PC version of 1, and then I've played the PS1 version of 2. Those are the ones I've completed. I've played, like, little bits of the 6th gen version of 2, and then the GBC version of 1, but I never finished either. What's my goal for this category? For now, like, it's gonna come off like super awful when I say it, but just like were. Mostly just because, like, because of everything I found in this category, War is just like outdated. Not by a lot, because Whip definitely put a shit ton of time into the category. And even if I get War, there's a good chance that his run will still overall be better than mine. I just basically have 2 minutes of free time save. But like a 205 would be good. Like mid 205. Yeah, the fucking Malfoy icon. But it's like, yeah, realistically the answer is like, what do I want? What's my goal in this category? Were. Like, oh, I missed. Yeah, that was terrible. I got so lucky with that. Yeah, the PAC version is a completely different game, and it's not a bad game. I actually think it's a pretty good game, but it's super linear. It feels a lot shorter, and fucking tank controls, dude. Yeah, it's like, when you say like, oh, I'm going for war, sometimes it just sounds like you only want it to have it, and it's like definitely not the case for me.
Meanwhile, the house point hourglass.
I want it because I know that it can go down by a fair bit now. And it'll also, it would at least incentivize Whip to eventually come back and get it, and Whip is a much better player than I am right now. So, if anything, me getting it would incentivize the category going down further. So that's probably like the biggest thing. But I don't want to go for like anything super optimized right now, just because as fun as this game is, it's pretty easy to burn out on it if you play it too much.
Gryffindor.
At least that was my experience with any percent.
Gryffindor are in the lead on house points.
Also, I kind of want to play twins, so yo, Tat. Yeah, recoins. Yeah, like, if you look at like what happened in Crash 3 NE, like Crash 3 NE stagnated for such a long time, and then like Potty got PC, got really close to like 39, and then like he and Cameron just started like going for it, and then Murkow started like pushing his times down, and like it just created competition, which brought Cam back, and then suddenly like there was so much activity in C3 NE. It's like, as long as like there are always going to be people who like want word just for the title, but a lot of the time that's not the case. Like sometimes we just want it just for the sake of the game being pushed. Boom bang speedrun, something that should never exist. I'll explain what I found at GDQ in a moment, Potty. It's a bit long-winded to explain. It's like a really simple thing I found, but it's like the extent of it is pretty lengthy.
Perfect.
You're saving up for it? Oh god. If you actually make me speedrun Boom Bang, I'm gonna be sad.
That was good. Excellent.
I'll get a fucking like DS capture card just so I don't have to play it on fucking emulator.
Well done. Now follow.
Yeah, like me, where I'm in like inherently a competitive person. Close enough. Like where I'm an inherently competitive person, just competition and like going for words just makes like it gives me a reason to play. And like the reason I'm still going at this right now is because I know I can give Whip competition right now. So unless you actually do find Cortex skip, C3 NE is almost done. Yeah, you guys only have like 10 seconds or so to shave. Fucking Cortex skip, imagine though. If you find Cortex skip, then that category is basically like damn near perfect. I would have at that point I'd have almost no complaints about the category. Like the only bad thing would be Coco RNG at that point. Mankind is known for being competitive. Yeah, definitely. So anyway, the thing this is like the best place to describe it because this is just like a 3.5 minute auto scroller. The thing I found is that before it was thought that you had to collect like yellow and green beans because the rewards you get for them are the Nimbus 2000 and Quidditch armor, and it was thought that they give percent. It's been known for a while that the reward for red beans didn't, so that hasn't been part of the run for quite some time. But when I was learning the category at HDQ, I accidentally didn't collect all the green beans I needed, and I said, you know what, screw it, I'll keep going and just learn the rest of the run. And then when I did that, and I finished the run, I got 100%. So then I was like, okay, so we don't need green beans. I tested it again to double check. And then after I confirmed that, I tested it with yellow and found out you don't need yellow beans either.
Gold wings and 25 house points to...
So I basically just shaved like yellow and green bean collecting out of the run, which combined is probably about 2 minutes. And then another thing is I just did like some small rerouting in one section of the game where like Whip gets the blue password a lot later than I do, and I timed it and found out that if you get the blue password earlier but just get the reward still at the end of the game, it's a lot less movement. That was like another 9 seconds or something, so... It was like small but significant things I found. Actually, I would argue that what I found was pretty huge. Just because it is just like a free 2 minutes taken off of the run. Which even if it's a 2-hour run, that's quite a bit of time. Journey to sub 2. Sub 2 will be hard. I don't know what else can be cut out of the run.
Excellent. For that performance, you've earned gold wings and 25 house points.
The thing is that, like, with the way the game does, like, percentage, you can't really skip a lot. Like, the game gives you percentage based on, like, certain load screens. So you can't do, like, Quidditch abuse to skip a lot of, like, the red section or the green section. You, like, actually just have to do stuff down there.
My poor... If you can... I used to have a puffs game.
Yeah, optimized movement, but Whip's already optimized the game pretty, like, a fair bit. Like, I don't know if it would equate to another, like, couple minutes. These minigames fucking suck. Hello. Oh, fuck off. I wasn't anywhere near you. At least 20 seconds in, like, one of these. Pretty sure it's the third one that, like, I just, like, 20 seconds off my gold. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, no, it's like, that is one of my favorite fucking lines. I used to have a puff scheme, and it just runs away. I should have 5 beans here. Yeah, alright, we're good.
There you are, Harry. The plant being some...
There ya, Harry, the plant, bin some. Yeah, PS1 Hagrid's pretty great.
Hello, Harry.
Oh god. Some of this shit's just really hard to react to, dude. Kill me. I'm fucking godlike.
Well done,
You do have to collect blue beans because the reward you get for getting all blue beans is a wizard card, and that's part of completion. Like you need to get all 17 wizard cards as one of the requirements for completion.
Out of my way.
Yeah, the requirements for 100% are at least 300 house points, all 17 wizard cards, and then like the relevant like loading screens, which almost all of them you get during the story anyway. The only one that you don't get is the one for entering the Gryffindor common room, which you can get by just looking at the book of wizard cards at some point, which is why I did it after the first minigame. You technically get that percent anyway because you look at the book at the end of the after the credits, but timing ends before the credits happen. So all of the people who like actually run 100% are like, yeah, we probably should not let you just get it like that. I really hate the noises that thing makes.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah. Once I get soon I want to do like a tutorial on this. I've just had a busy past few days, so like I wanted to stream like earlier in the day, but just the past 2 days I've just been doing like job interviews and shit, so I haven't had time, and then I get home and like take a nap, so I just end up streaming at night. But I might do the guide tomorrow. Yeah, the thing that's annoying about the blue beans is like it seems like I'm probably doing a lot of slow shit to get some of them. Those are like the fastest beans you can get. I actually like sat down and thought about, is there any way I can get faster beans than what's already done? And the conclusion I reached was no. Like there's so few extra blue beans that you kind of just have to do it like this way. Like every idea I had just ended up being slower than like something that Whip already did. And it's just obnoxious because like it's really hard to come by blue beans. So like the thing where I like waited for the Puffskein and like where I went out of the way to get those like 3 by the like mini game, like yeah, that's all shit you have to do. Oh, come on. There we go. Hello? Ah, fuck this one, dude. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking about doing an updated guide before I found all this shit anyway, just because like the written guide, not only is it like 2 years old, so like it's a little outdated, I found some parts of it to be pretty unclear. So, and then just all the shit I found that cut out a lot of like the yellow beans and shit just gave me even more reason. Yeah, the other thing with like the bean routing is that you actually straight up get like exactly 70 beans. Well, that's consistent, I guess, because I got that yesterday too. Nice. Let's try that again, Harry. It's so ominous. It's just like dun dun. Yeah, no, it's just damage. Yeah, there's a lot of like instant death shit in the PC version, and the PS1 version is just like, nah, I'll just like take it like a man. That was not exactly the way I wanted to do it. As long as I have, like... This should be good health for Malfoy. If I take, like, 2 more hits, I might want to drink the Wiggenweld potion. But this should be fine. I think there's a chocolate frog on the way back also, so... You think you'd be able to, like, death abuse here or some shit, because you can... What the fuck? Okay. Because, like, you can do that in the dungeon during 4 Eyes. But no, you can't fucking death abuse here. That'd be easy. Yeah, I should have 48 beans before Malfoy 2, and if I do, then we're good. If not, then I might be in trouble. So I got 36. 36! But last year I had 37! I think 36 is correct here. Snipe Neville! Bitch! Stop running. Motherfucker. Oh, I already ate the chocolate frog. Never mind.
Well done, Harry. Now I can show you. Come on inside. Welcome to me. I got this. I need some. Go ahead.
This cutscene's so fucking long. It's like I got 40 more seconds before I match my gold, and I'm still not sure if this will gold.
Up you. Hey, Neil, Harry. Oh, see you.
Alright, I will buy a little bit. Yeah. I don't need to grab that bean because Neville will grab it for me. Or not Neville, the cutscene after Malfoy will get it for me. Six. And then there's one by the bouncing bulb. And then the one for the cutscene. And that should be 48, and I'll be good. Alright.
Hello.
That was nice. Wow, that literally just spawned in front of me. Fuck. Ah, shit me. Well, that still went way better than the last time.
Well done, Harry.
This is the entrance to the Quidditch pitch. But first years like us aren't allowed to play. I hear they make... Here comes Ned. Malfoy, he ran off on... Please help me. Come on. So, I think I'll... Think you can... And you better...
Dude, I'm godlike. Nice. Well, that has to be the best thing I've ever done.
Here.
like a good 4-second gold. $48.
You've got my... I remember...
Mr. Although ordinary, hurry along.
Wow! I just wanted to... Everyone's...
As soon as I...
Welcome to the Quidditch pit. Watch out, Gryffindors, remember. Here comes Potter!
Yeah.
A glint of gold! Is that the snitch? Potter's seen the snitch? Yeah! The crowd is on its feet! Come on, Harry Potter! I've not seen such flying! A near miss for Potter! Look at Potter go! Bludger! Potter is so close! Oh, that was close!
God, imagine if like the health carried over.
Dodges a speeding bludger! He's getting closer! Oh, that was close! Potter's gaining! Here comes a bludger! Potter takes the lead! I've not seen such flying! Excellent! Potter is so close! Potter's going for...
I went way too early. Holy shit.
He caught it! Maximum points for Gryffindor!
Yeah, it's like 2 seconds. It's not a big deal.
Well, remember... Is that a lie? I'll just con... As soon as...
Hey, the map shows. I wonder if it... The map says that... Wow, come on.
I've got time to save here also, because I don't think my gold does sloth brain skip correctly. So yeah. Pretty right. Can you?
Incendio!
Wow. Well, it counts. This section should not be that difficult. This is super not gonna work. Wow. That felt awful.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Gross.
Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa!
Well, that went well.
Great, you found...
Well, that was nice.
The race for the House Cup continues. Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff. Slytherin. Gryffindor. Gryffindor are in the lead on house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
Well done. Thanks, Harry. Watch out for...
Okay.
Let's go and give... We'll be in big...
Ah, so where...
It does give you that bean. Fuck. Rip one bean category.
At last! I haven't... Come on, Harry.
Now pay attention. Then you have... If you manage... Your turn.
Oof.
Good enough. Potter and...
I'm gonna reset the audio here. This motherfucker has to walk around everywhere.
Harry!
No rat. No rat. No rat. No rat. Oh, fuck off. Dude, this cat. 2 rats? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow.
Flipendo!
Well, we're losing time here. Another fucking cat RNG. Oh, do you mean the lock thing or the cat? Because the cat's like, that's just lock. Yeah, the lock thing is like awful. I kind of just mash and pray
Wingardium Leviosa!
for the lock.
Thanks, Harry! Edgar Spruder.
Good cauldron room, please. Yeah. Godlike. Yeah, I figured you were talking about lock, but you know, cat is a very skill-intensive strat of hitting the box and hoping that the cat is in it. Yeah, the run's looking solid so far, but the first like super terror is an hour and a half into it, so you know, this is definitely not a run yet. It's not a run until after Gringotts, and even then it's still probably not a run until after Voldemort. And even then it's still not a run because Slytherin Quidditch matches some Garbo. Basically, this run isn't over until I catch the snitch at the end. Anything can go wrong until then. Which is weird, because like this run is super chill, but there's enough like scary shit that like the whole run is just kind of tense. It's a really interesting dynamic with this game.
Wingardium Leviosa.
But yeah, I've only lost 10 seconds over my gold, so that's pretty good. And at least half of that was Malfoy. Yeah, no, Gringotts is something. Am I losing time here?
I wasn't.
Yeah, I'm losing.
Fireflies.
Oh, it was the fucking cat. Yay, RNG.
Now leave.
It's not too much time, it was only like 4 seconds, but I probably lost more than that, but just save time elsewhere.
Welcome, young Mr. Gather. You may today. Get ready.
This is the only class where the ghost input could be anything but triangle.
Excellent.
It's only on the third phase where it can be.
Perfect. That was good. Excellent. Perfect. Watch out for this. That was good. Excellent. Perfect. You may now end. Now, first, observe.
Verdi Minius!
Impressive.
Harry, do you remember?
Yeah, Bank of America.
Let's split up. Good luck, Harry.
What's up, Amia? Okay. Cauldrons. Yes. Definitely wanted Flipendo.
Hello, within the if you get.
Okay. I don't know how it hit the one from the back, but sure. I should look at how Whip does this, because he probably does it a lot better than I do. Actually, I want this one here. Nice. Very highly epic.
Let's go!
Yeah, Ferrado, thanks for the follow.
Well, hello, within the if you get.
When did I start speedrunning this?
Well done.
A few months ago. I can't remember where. I think I split on the next door. I actually don't remember where I split. That might have been late. We'll find out if I get a pretty, if I get like a pretty easy gold here. Then I probably split late on the last split. Yeah, I've been wanting to run this for a few years, but I started running it after it didn't get into AGDQ. Because I told Wingo, I was like, yeah, I'll learn this if it gets into AGDQ, and then it didn't get into AGDQ. And I was like, dude, I'll still learn it. That is nowhere near the green eye. You don't need to charge that, so I don't know why I did. I hope I made that. Nope, I suck. It's way too far away.
Well done. Don't mind. Look, don't be transfigured.
Let's see, 11. There's one upstairs. I'm putting at 12. 3 in Gringotts is 15, and then 1 in the forest and 1 in the portrait room. So yeah, we're good on wizard cards. Oh no, I guess I split properly. I don't fucking know. You know, even if I fuck up Gringotts, I'm pretty happy with what I did, like, in this run so far, just because it showed me just how much time save I have even in the early game. So, like, the one thing when you always start running, like, doing a run of a category is that because your SOP isn't optimized, you don't actually know how much time save you have. So even if this dies in Gringotts, it's like, whatever. I'm learning. Funny thing is that theoretically, like, I could fail one of the Gringotts things and still get record, which is hilarious with just... The shit I found is the equivalent of a fucking, like, Gringotts. This is hilarious.
Anyone watch completed? Get ready. That was good. Excellent. Perfect.
You don't want to miss word, but you have to go to bed. Alright. I'll be sure to kill it just for you, Potty. Alright, thanks for the good luck, man.
That was good. Excellent. Perfect.
Time for the worst one.
Very well. That was good. Excellent. Perfect.
Yeah, I got your back, man.
Well done. Welcome. First, now, let's...
Avifords!
Welcome first, or welcome now. First, let's...
Well done.
Hell yeah, 0.1 gold.
Meanwhile, the house point hourglasses are slowly
So I did
filling
120 and 80 is 200, and then I think I had 70 before that, which is 270. And then
Hufflepuff.
80 or 30 from the next section, and then that's all I need on health points. Health points. So
Gryffindor.
yep, should be good on house points. I mean, I do the same thing every run, so.
Slytherin are in the lead on house points.
Boo!
The race for the House Cup is heating up.
Fuck those guys.
Avifords!
Oh my god, the lag.
Hello, Harry.
This cat is up to all sorts of shenanigans.
is sober. Let's have a take or I might not.
Avifords!
We start. If you get to...
I'm always just afraid he's not going to show up.
Pot of tea. Here.
Your father left this to activate.
Oh my fucking god.
Well now, students aren't allowed in here, are they? There are things... No, no indeed. Dumbledore has ordered that no... And don't... Now be off...
Yes, Mr.
Professor... Well, I see.
But we have... There is something... We can't let...
No indeed.
See that you do, Mr. Filch. I have something special planned for anyone.
The one time I made that jump and completely missed the bookcase, I was like really, really sick. just gonna skip the split here because I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Reflected in the mirror of Erised were Harry's parents, James and Lily Potter. Harry stared hungrily back as though hoping to fall right through the glass and reach them. He was startled when a voice sounded behind him. Harry turned slowly about. So you, like hundreds before you, have discovered the delights of the mirror of Erised, said Professor Dumbledore. He went on to explain that the mirror showed nothing more or nothing less than the deepest,
I don't have time to grab a drink too.
but that it would give neither knowledge nor truth. The mirror of Erised will be moved to a new home
Yeah, Marcus.
shortly, Dumbledore went on, adding ominously that if Harry ever came across it again, he would be prepared. But prepared for what?
War is 205.38 and Whip has it. I was actually on pace to beat it last night, but I messed up Clody and Voldemort.
She needs our... Come on, Harry.
I didn't beat Ron to it. If you do the camera well enough to reduce, like, minimize the lag, you can beat Ron to the door. What a pretty man.
Harry, you distract the troll and I'll find Hermione.
Yeah, I lose like a minute 22 on Clody, and then my Voldemort gold is not good in this category. I can probably save at least like 20 seconds there, I would guess. I think my my audio keeps desyncing very slightly, and by the point I get to Voldemort, it's enough where like the audio cues are off. So when I enter that cutscene, I'm just gonna reset the GV-USB 2. Mr. OG3. Man, Groovy, you gotta do 105. 105 is the cool OG3 category. Actually, no, Groovy, you should do any percent. Frog bouncing simulator. A 630 and 105. Oof. I think my first 105 run was like a 318 or some shit. Yeah, no, like 105 is hard as shit when you're first learning it. That is a rough category. Only run you've ever done. Yeah, that's fair.
Are you alright, Hermione?
105 is too hard. 105 is definitely pretty hard.
I tried to charm the troll's club so it bashes him on the head. Use your knockback.
Yes, please continue to aim at me. Oh, no, no, don't do that.
Wow! Did you see that? Thank you, boy.
Every time I do this, Hermione's last word just gets shorter and shorter. Dude, Road Crash Relic is some garbage. You're doing 105 on Saturday? Hell yeah. What am I doing Saturday?
Mr. Griffin,
If there's anything
we're all
If there's anything I really like about NST is that it makes a lot of the vehicle relics a lot more generous. especially the motorcycles.
Getting ready for...
Hagrid?
You mean Fluffy?
Fluffy?
Yeah, I bought him off a Greek chappie I met in the pub last year. I lent him a Dumbledore to guard the...
Guard the what?
Don't ask. You forget.
Who's Nicholas?
Never you mind.
You better get
Hagrid, you mean Fluffy?
Welcome. The Quidditch. Watch out. Harry Potter. Remember. Here comes Potter!
Thank God OG 105 isn't on PAL. Oh shit, dude.
Is that the snitch? Potter's seen the snitch.
Hot Cocoa is the reason it's not on PAL.
Yeah! The crowd's
Like,
on its feet.
I mean,
Come on, Harry Potter!
not having masks is fairly significant, but like the biggest killer is Hot Cocoa. Just not the one cycle just not being a thing.
A near miss for Potter. Potter is so close. Excellent.
I know at one point,
Here comes the Ravenclaw Seeker.
there was one time I was talking to Dust about it, and he said like theoretically if it wasn't for Hot Cocoa, like 105 could be optimal on PAL. And I was like, what about the masks? And he said it's probably not as significant in 105 as it is in no IG, which like I could see, but I'm not entirely sure. But like Hot Cocoa is definitely like the biggest problem with PAL. And J, like J would be fine if it wasn't for Hot Cocoa.
Snitch. Dodges a
Well, and its loads are slower.
a near miss for
I love when the game lags and I just can't control the broom.
a near miss for Potter.
Twalk.
Potter's going for
Wow, okay.
He caught
Well, I lost time there.
points for Gryffindor.
Twalk 106 is a masterpiece of a category. That's not what I would call it. It's more fun than any percent, I'll give it that. So the 105, I'm assuming this is like OG 105, or is it NST 105 like Crash 1? Yeah, I figured it was OG. But I was like, you know, there's multiple categories named 105. NST, good point.
Go to Green. I'm off to the leaky.
Ah! Oh, fuck off. I love when that happens. I want to find out if there's a way to beat her to the door completely. Alright, the run could like 100% just straight up die, like, right here. I like the concept of Twalk 106. My issues with it basically boil down to my issues with Twalk as a whole. Like, it's nothing wrong with the category.
Do you wish, if you wish to visit, move swift.
I'm surprisingly not that nervous. I say that now. But now I'm like slowly realizing where exactly I am, and I'm just like, this is terrifying. This is like over a minute and a half of time loss if you fuck it up. Or something like that.
Good afternoon. Swing the mine. The cross button. Be careful, Mr. There are bonus. Collect as many
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever want to grind Twalk. It's kind of one of those things where I just enjoy suffering through it with friends. Oh god, Smokey. Smokey is the worst shit. Also, I'm very obviously not going to pay too much attention to chat right now. Let's hope this is enough. Cool. That should be the last, like, difficult thing. I feel like theoretically I could just hold X here and I'll get it.
Standing.
203 flat sob, let's fucking go.
Ignatia Wildsmith.
Sub 2 when, good meme.
I see what. If you wish.
I almost held L2 again, even though R2 is better there. It's a lot less camera movement. Time for the really scary ones. You love 100% categories are short. Yeah. This is still like a pretty lengthy 100%. But I mean, it's comparable to like, you know, like 105 or 108, so it's not too bad. But you get to like, you know, like your Zelda games. Yeah, speedrunning is pretty awesome. One of the interviews I went to, today I got to explain speedrunning to some of the people I was talking with. So all I'm gonna say right now is that I'm in a pretty good spot, Merkaz. Like, I should have something extremely soon. Like, I don't have anything confirmed yet, but it's basically there, which is good. Alright, scary part. Fucking blessed, dude. Damn, that really sucks, Merkaz. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, just Galleon.
Bertie Bott.
excellent. If you...
That was really clean movement. Means you'll be a few years where government will pay and you need to just work on regaining your health. I mean, that's good at least. Like, at least they're not just, like, leaving you to fend for yourself. I know there'll probably be, like, someone who's like, oh, haha, at least you don't have to work, but, like, it eventually sucks just, like, not working. Like, I do miss having, like, a consistent, like, schedule. Like, I need structure in my life, and the past 2 months I haven't had that. Like, not having to worry about work's been kind of nice, but having money is also nice. Yeah, like, work's really not that bad if you find a job that you like. Like, if you have a good job and a good environment, it's really not that awful. Alright, I'm gonna focus for this. Galleon still kind of scares me a little bit. Ooh, that was a little gross. Okay. Just one more loop that's really not that bad. Oh, that was terrifying. I did that way too late. But we're good. This section is absolutely terrifying. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This shit scares the hell out of me. It's not... I don't really consider it hard, because once you actually, like, get it down and memorize it, it's completely consistent. But one mistake will kill runs, and that alone just makes it terrifying.
Yes, great. I've never...
Helga Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I know that, at least in the US, so there is, like, you know, like, long-term disability and shit, but it's probably not to the same quality that, like, you have over there in Norway. I was hitting X. Fucking blessed, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend that America has top-tier health insurance. Alright. Pray for good Toad. Good Toad and good Peacock.
Welcome to the... It'll cost you more. I just had once you... Be quick, though.
Alright, there he is. It's a good start. Wow. This is nice. Alright, he's upstairs. Is this the 203? Dude, I don't fucking know. If everything else goes absolutely right, it could be 203, but I don't expect everything else to go absolutely right.
I see you collect...
If I get 203, I'm officially retiring from this category after only doing it for 3 days. Being on disability at the age of 20. Yeah, that's a ugh.
Ah, my Pete, I must walk. Have a good...
Where are you, bird? Oh, hi. Nice. That was very interesting of the peacock to do.
You collected.
If this ends up dying, then it just wasn't meant to be. Like, holy shit.
Excellent. My eagle. His treats. Use the once.
I'm enjoying the NST break. That's why I'm not really too eager to come back. Like I said, I was going to come back after AGDQ. But, I don't know. I'm still enjoying the break. It's just nice playing other games.
Leviosa.
108 will always be there whenever I want to go back to it. I'm not in any rush to push it down.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I was actually afraid that the owl was going to eat that.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Don't think you'll ever improve your 108 time? That's fair. Like, I'm not sure if I ever want to improve any of my, like, Crash 2 ones, except for, like, maybe any percent. I definitely give, like, 0 fucks about 100%. And, like, 102, I'm just like, I could, but eh.
Well done. Home again at last. Now we'll give the dragon tonic.
This is
and
pretty
orbs.
spicy pace. Yeah, like, if you don't care, don't push it. Like,
We've done. Oh, I'm glad they'll want to go.
like, I could definitely push for, like, sub 2 at 102, but at this point I don't really care about whether or not I get it.
Harry, Ron,
I don't really care about 42 and any percent. The only reason I'd want it is just because if Cam and I are planning on submitting it as a race to SGDQ, I'd like to be at least kind of close to him.
Eventually, after much coaxing, Hagrid agreed. That night, Harry carried Norbert up to the
I need to, like,
tower.
I need to
Ron,
chill
with the
during
chariot,
this
had arranged
thing.
to collect the dragon from the tower and return him to Romania.
Oh.
Once
I should
Norbert
open
had
up
been
the-
freed, however, Malfoy sprang his trap. Harry was
Come
caught by
on,
Professor
SRCom, stop being
McGonagall.
garbage for like 3 seconds.
For his detention, Harry was to make his way into the Forbidden Forest and search for a wounded unicorn.
Yeah, like, I'm cool with having Deep have records, but
Let's split up. It should show. Be careful. I better go.
I mean, I haven't, like, thoroughly watched him, so I have no opinion on his hop slides.
Incendio!
Looks like someone's waiting until the last second to spin. I mean, that was definitely the muscle memory in PS4, so before Hobbsley got developed more, so it wouldn't surprise me if that is what he is doing. Alright, I'm gonna go for bridge skip once, and if I don't get it, then I'm just gonna not try again. I'm godlike. All it took was Nitroff telling me, like, how to, like, properly line it up, and now I'm, like, not awful at that at all. Dude, Nitroff is awesome. I really loved hanging out with him. It was like, I'd hung out with Nitroff a bit before, but, like, this year I spent a lot of time with him, and it was really sick. He tried to teach me Jack too. Keyword being tried.
Incendio!
Me and Nitroff getting along doesn't surprise you. I mean, aside from the fact that I feel like eventually I can get along with most people, but yeah. I feel like we're at least pretty similar in like senses of humor and like snarkiness, I guess. I don't know. I mean, the way I am online is more or less, I feel, is more or less how I am in real life, and I know Ted and White Paws have both said the same thing, where like I'm pretty much identical. Like I present myself both ways the same. Fucking 1 minute detour for this freaking wizard guard. That's what people said about you at GDQ. That's good. That's generally what I prefer. I see no reason to try and be fake. Like, I'll be me, and if people like me, they'll like me. All this for you, Rowena Ravenclaw.
Rowena Ravenclaw.
There are a lot of people who have an agenda. Yeah, there definitely are. I'm not one of those people. I'm there to be myself and have fun. And if someone has a problem with that, then it's their problem, I guess. 10 out of 10. People would think people like Spike or Hobbs or Keyzeron have an agenda. No, yeah, they're actually just like that chill. Like I pulled Spike aside and just like tapped him on the shoulder and talked to him for a good like 5 minutes. And like he turned around and said hey, and then realized it was me because like the last time he'd seen me, my hair was short and I didn't have a beard. So he was like, "Oh man, you like grew everything out." And then we just talked for a bit, and I told him about all the shit I was finding in Harry Potter. He was like, "Yo, that's so sick."
Rescued in the nick of time by the centaur Firenze, and rode on his back to safety. Firenze explained the unicorn blood.
But yeah, they're all like super chill like that.
Someone alive who was an
Yeah, dude, it's so easy to find Spike if he's talking. You just hear him in the background, you're like, "Yep, that's him."
The clearing was none other than he who must not be named, Lord Voldemort.
Yeah, dude, fucking Spike is so chill. I'm actually like starting to shake, and I think part of it's just because part of it's that I'm drinking a soda, and the other part is just like, holy shit, I'm 2 minutes ahead. I've only lost 30 seconds over my gold.
Some, in fact, try it out.
That's... There was no flute there. What the fuck?
Out like a best me.
I've been doing some reading about Nicholas Flamel, the wizard that Hagrid mentioned. He's the creator of the supposed... If it's here, we have to find... Ron and I will... Come on, Ron, let's... I suppose. Cat weasel.
Well,
Yo, Wingo. Yeah, play HP1 and bought me and Hundo. Thanks for the good luck, man. Yeah, dude, yeah, Spike's super chill. That's the other thing, like, Spike actually keeps tabs on a lot of games. Like, he keeps up with a lot of Crash shit, which is cool. Like, you can tell he just, like, genuinely loves speedrunning as a whole. I know there's, like, been so many times where, like, he's vouched for, like, OG Crash 2 being such a sick speedrun. Like, I think there was one time where it was like he was like listing some of his favorite speedruns ever, and he listed Crash 2, and a lot of the people were just like, yeah, I don't know about that. He was like, no, this run is sick. So, yeah, no, he's definitely like, he just loves speed as a whole. Harry. Holy, we are 2 minutes ahead going into the underground.
Well, the house point hourglasses are slowly filling up. Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff.
I mean, is there a way to
Slytherin.
walk around it, Wingo?
Gryffindor.
What are you even talking about, Token?
Slytherin are in the lead on house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
Yeah, that was something.
Only Hagrid. Of course. Try and help.
Watching Cassius. Wow, not even watching Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. That's great. I've never had him attack me there. I guess I got too close or something? I don't fucking know. I don't know how this works. Imagine being a world record pace and not knowing how the game works. Mine's usually pretty fast too. I just tend to fuck it up on Fluffy. I know Nitroff saw the way I do it, and he was like, "Oh, I need to learn how to do it the way you do." I was like, "I think I just took this from like Wingo or some shit."
I know what this. Oh, I'm so glad we know. Try and figure out. Try not to get. Flipendo.
Oh my god.
Flipendo.
I got way too close to that thing.
Flipendo. Flipendo. Flipendo.
I didn't even know I could hit it that early, if I'm being honest. Nice lag. Devil snare, devil snare. It makes me sad and is full of lag. Yeah, I don't do Fast Incendio either. I just like fucking missed it there. The only place where I'm actually like super comfortable with Fast Incendio is the fucking like Incendio lesson. I just need to pray for no like Voldirave, because Voldirave will actually kill this run, because lol 100%. I got Voldirave in practice, and I was like, oh, that's sick, wait a minute. Is this Rings of Power? Yeah. Alright. I want to grab the frog here, so I'm not gonna, like, try to unlag this. I definitely probably lost like a couple seconds there though, just by not trying to lag it.
After fishing, it's up to you now. Oh, Ron, Harry.
This is Ron, yeah. Anthony is so chill. He seemed like I only saw him at GDQ during his run, but he seemed like a really chill guy. Yeah, a full run of Last of Us would be sick. Like, the DLC run, I think, was pretty well received, so maybe that'll incentivize them to take the full game. Excuse me. I didn't know where my finger was, so I looked down to make sure I was hitting X. That golded. Okay. Apparently reducing lag doesn't matter if your movement's just shit anyway. This is gonna be the one time where I get like lightning troll or some shit.
Oh no, it's wet. Hang on. Charm all of the...
Nope, we're good. Yeah, the audio's a little desync at this point. Why is he whispering? Because the troll! Yeah, the troll is still, like, half asleep, is the thing. Just blast the troll with Avada Kedavra. They never established this in the movies, but that, like, you have to be really strong to do Avada Kedavra successfully.
That was a cut. have to choose. Did you see this?
Yeah, the audio is definitely desynced. I definitely have to... I need to reset the GV-USB 2 before...
Flipendo. Flipendo.
I'll reset it here.
Great, Harry. I'm going to.
Yeah, no, it's like super broken in the movies, but they established in the books that it's like when fake Moody first tells him about the spell, he's like, it takes a powerful bit of magic. You all could point your wands at me and say the words, and I wouldn't get as much as a nosebleed. All right, pray for good fucking Clody here. I have a minute and a half to save.
I wonder what you'll find here.
I don't know about this one. Let's fucking go! Alright, I'm resetting it one more time. Good Voldemort. Good Voldemort. That's all I need.
Flipendo. 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 Flipendo.
Okay, good.
Flipendo. Flipendo.
Dude, my heart is racing.
Flipendo. Flipendo. Flipendo.
That might have been too early. No, it's good.
Flipendo.
There's a Harry Potter Discord that can help you set the games up. I know I wasn't able to because my my capture or my graphics card is way too new, but there's definitely ways to do it. All right. Yeah, thanks for the link, Wingo. Also, sorry for not saying hi inside job. I'm on a really fucking good pace. Like, if the rest of this goes well, it'll be record by 2 minutes. At least. I split on the fade out, not on final hit, Wingo. So... it's just easier, so I don't have to like, race for the button. No Die Potter. This is still really fucking good pace, though. Like, I knew I had a lot of time to save on Voldemort. Holy shit, dude. I am 4 minutes ahead. Dude, what are this 202s?
Dumbledore smiled. What happened down in the dungeons between yourself and
It's all down to Quidditch. Like, if I get a good Slytherin Quidditch, then this will 202. If not, it's like a really low 203.
But Harry remained fearful that its loss would not prevent Lord Voldemort's return. Dumbledore nodded, sharing his concern. Nevertheless,
Just
Harry,
good Slytherin. That's all I need is good Slytherin.
slow Voldemort's return. With luck, you may never
How much did the skip I found save? It was estimated to be about 2
return,
minutes.
said Ron finally.
It could be more, I don't know. Like, it was originally guessed to be 2 minutes.
Produced a brand new famous witches
But, like, if
awards
I'm
card for
getting
the
it by
room
this much, it could be more.
to Harry.
Like, I'd be shocked if I just caught up with Whip this quickly.
Harry was stunned.
Yeah, no, this is insane.
Went on to remind Harry of the Quidditch match that
Like, I was thinking, like, oh, maybe I'll get, like, 205 or something, but fucking 202 pace?
we've got Slytherin to beat. Harry, still stunned by Ron's gift, nodded slowly. He just defeated you-know-who, and now he was going to have to help defeat Slytherin.
Alright, this is it.
Welcome to the Quidditch. Watch out for this. Remember.
Just Slytherin. Just Slytherin. Pray for good lag. Like, not a lot of lag, just like, pray for like 0 lag.
A glint of gold. Is that the snitch? Potter's seen the snitch. Yeah! The crowd is on its feet. Come on, Harry Potter.
I had a pretty mental Slytherin Quidditch in my PB though, so like I could like kill 202 here, but like this is still almost definitely 203.
This is amazing. Ooh. Dodges a speeding bludger. Excellent. Here comes the Slytherin Seeker.
It's a fucking asshole. The thing that makes this annoying is that the snitch just makes such sharp turns in this match.
Amazing skill. He's getting closer. Excellent.
Dude, I can't even like contain my excitement. Like I have like the biggest shit-eating grin on my face right now. At least it feels like it.
Potter takes the lead.
That's gross. Okay, that's not too bad. I missed like 1 ring in my PB.
Here comes a bludger. Excellent. Dodges a speeding bludger. I've not seen such flying.
Alright, I'm gonna lose time here. As long as I don't lose track of the snitch, I should be fine. It might not be 202, but it'll still be really low 203.
Skill. Excellent. Potter's going for it. Oh, there's the snitch.
No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. Holy shit. Oh my god. 202.
The end of the year feast.
Holy shit.
The great
Oh my god.
out in green and silver to celebrate Slytherin winning the House Cup. When Harry entered, there was a sudden hush. He took a seat between Ron and Hermione, trying to ignore the stares of the other students. The House Cup, announced
Oh my god, dude.
awarded to the team with the most house points. At the moment, that would seem to be Slytherin. A storm of cheering and stamping broke out from the Slytherin table. However,
Oh my god, dude. That was the run of my life. Everything went well. Like,
I award Gryffindor 60 points. Harry's table erupted with cheers and applause. The additional
like library was kind of eh. Yeah, no, like this can definitely be pushed more. Like,
was the best
I think especially like if Whip comes back, this could go lower.
winning it
Dude, Amia with a sub. Thanks, man.
Forget tonight.
Holy shit. Like, at this point, I don't even care if, like, Whip comes back and beat it. Like, holy I skipped 204 and 203. I got a fucking 202, dude. Jesus Christ. I am, like, actually just shaking right now. Yeah, like, for Whip to have had it for so long, and then, like, I still think he's better than me. But, like, just the stuff I found that saved so much, and then, like, I don't know, I also just think I played really well during this run. Like, it really doesn't matter to me whether or not, like, he gets this back really quickly, or, like, in the far future, I had this for a short time. I had the hundo record. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, what went... Like, I'm trying to think of what, like, possibly went wrong, and, like, the entirety of, like, Castle Grounds was so good. Like, look at all of these golds. Cauldrons, I guess, was kind of bad. Cauldrons and Four Eyes were a little gross. Most of the upper castle was fine. Like, I don't think there was any, like, huge mistakes. It was just, like, small time losses throughout. Gringotts was fucking clean. Diagon Alley was amazing. Like, it was, like, pretty alright Toad RNG. Fucking amazing Peacock. And then, you know, Elops is Elops. Forbidden Forest was good. I got bridge skip first try and, like, set it up really quickly. Like, fuck, dude. I guess, like, Fluffy was a little bad, and Devil Snare wasn't that good either. But, like, first try Clody, fast Voldemort, like, that was fucking nuts. Yeah, tutorial's mostly the same. The only thing I do different is that I actually try and kill the rat because it's a free 10 points. You don't have to do it, though. It's just, I like having, like, the buffer window of, like, extra points. Holy shit. I can't believe I did that. Like, I knew I had, like, 2 to save in, like, the last few splits. And I was like, okay, well, that'll give me, like, 205 or whatever. I didn't realize I had that much time to save in the early game. Like, oh my god, dude. That was fucking wild. Oh my god. Yeah, a lot of the early game is actually pretty similar. Like, the only thing that's really different is the Great Foyer. Like, you just add it. The entirety of, like, the Castle Grounds is completely different. Dungeons is fairly different. Oh my god. I'm still, like, I can't... This is still sinking in. Yeah, I'm just letting the credits roll so I can save and show 100%, because it should be 100% because I did everything. But, you know, good to double check. can't type. I gotta go back and clip that my reaction to just like catching the snitch. Oh my god, dude. I don't think I've been this happy with a run in a long time. Like, I want to say the last time I was this happy was probably like 46 in Crash 2. No, the any percent, that was the hardest I popped off. The run itself was like, it was good, but like I know it could have been better. This, I'm legitimately happy with it. Like, I could never get another PB again, and I would be satisfied with this run. Like, whereas like with the any percent, I know I can go back and make that better. And like I want to. This is like, if I never got another PB in 100% ever again, I think I would be happy with this. Unless like something else huge is found. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like the 116 any percent I was satisfied with because I'd been grinding for it. But like this, I'm happy. Yeah, I think it basically comes down, like sub 2 comes down to how much the shit I found actually saved, because we estimated that it was like, you know, 1.5 to 2 minutes, and then like the more I thought about it, I was like, you know, it could be like anywhere from like 2 to 3 minutes, but I don't know, that was wild. It could be more.
Finally, let's see who will win this year's House Cup.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking post this one to Reddit. GDQ, take Harry Potter into one of your marathons. This game is sick.
Slytherin. Gryffindor. Gryffindor are in the lead on house points.
You did it! You got 200 pounds of fish. All right, yeah, memory card. I should save. All right. Save over this 100% file. And before 99. There it is. Hey, look, sub 2. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. I really just did that. That's wild.